Today I am going to discuss with you one of the best methods that is going to improve your fluency. Okay, so without any delay, let's get started. Hi, Namaste, welcome back to Learn with Gowthami channel. So in this video I am going to tell you about that one method. You can practice that one method in different ways. Okay, in this video I am going to show you one way of practicing this method, and in the upcoming videos I will show you the remaining ways how I practice that method. This is the method I use regularly to speak English. This is how I practice speaking English in general. Okay, one of our family member asked, right, how do you do your regular daily practice? Okay, so this is how I do. The one of the ways in which I do practice is this method, and the method is very familiar to you, but you may not be trying it or trying it. Check it once. The method is storytelling method, right? Using this method has brought a lot of change in my speaking skills. So I told you in this storytelling method there are different ways. In this video I am going to tell you that one way in which I am practicing this storytelling method. In this way, what are you going to do is that you are going to read a story or you are going to listen a story, and after that you are going to narrate that whole story in your own words. Okay, and at the end you are going to tell the moral of the story. It means that what is the good that you have understood in this story. Okay, after telling the moral of that story, then you need to tell what are you going to do or when are you going to implement that particular moral of that story into your life. Okay, these are the 4 simple steps that you are going to do. First, you are going to read the story. Second, you are going to narrate the story in your own words. Third step, you are going to tell the good that you have gained by reading that story, and at the 4th step you are going to tell what is the good that you are implementing into your life from this story. Okay, so let's start. Once upon a time there was a sage. He woke up early in the morning as usual and went out to start his day. While he was walking beside the river, he found a man sleeping on the lap of an woman. Beside there was a bottle also. Okay, then the sage thought, what is this I have seen early in the morning? This man, I think he's drunk. And in the early hours, when everyone is going to start their day with pure minds, this man is sleeping on the lap of a woman. He thought like that, and he went. As soon as he turned, suddenly there was a noise. Suddenly someone shouted from the river, please help me. I am drowning. Please help me. I am drowning. As soon as the man who was sleeping on the lap of a woman heard it, and without even giving a second thought, he just jumped into the river and he saved that man. The sage stopped for a while and saw all this. He thought, is he a good man? He saved one of the lives. Is he a bad man? Early in the morning he was drunk and sleeping on the lap of a woman. Then he wanted to clarify the doubt. So this sage went to the man and asked, hey boy, early in the morning you were sleeping on the lap of a woman. Beside there is a bottle too. Are you drunk? What is this? I thought you are a very bad man, but beating out my thoughts, you saved one of the lives. I can't understand you. Then the man smiled and replied to the sage, oh sage, I am a fisherman. After 2 months, I arrived back to my native place. She is my mother. I was so hungry. She bought some food to eat. After that, I was feeling restless and I wanted to sleep. That is the reason I was sleeping on the lap of my mother. The sage thought, oh God, what did I understand? Then he again asked, then what about this bottle beside you? The man again said, oh sage, my mother could not find any bottle or any water bottle or any container to bring water for me. She could find only this one. That is the reason she bought water in this bottle. Okay? Then the sage replied immediately, "Oh boy, you are such a good man. I judged you in a wrong way. God bless you," he said, and the sage went. Okay? This is the story. The moral of the story is that you should not judge a person. Okay? You should not judge anyone by their looks. Okay? We can't pass judgments on anyone that they are good, they are bad, they are not talented. No, you should not pass such judgments. Okay? The sage misjudged the man. Right? This is the moral of the story. Never judge a book by its cover. Never judge a person by the incidents that you have seen them for the first time. Okay? So, what I have learned in this story is that it is never good to form opinions on a person based on the incidents that we had with them. That is what I learned from this story. How am I going to implement it in my life is that I am never going to judge anyone, even if they are good, even if they are bad, even if they are fighting, even if they are scolding, even if they are laughing, even if they are happy, even if they are sad, even if they are cruel. I am not going to judge anyone. That is the one thing that I have learned and that I will start implementing into my life, because judging is not at all good. Okay? Negative judging is not at all good. Passing on negative judgments is not at all good. So this is the moral of the story, and this is how I am going to implement in my life. So now this is your turn. Take a story, read it, narrate it in your own words, tell the moral of the story and how are you going to implement it in your life. Okay? This is one of the ways in which you can practice storytelling method. In the next video, I am going to tell you the second way how I practice this storytelling method. Believe me or not, this storytelling method is going to improve your fluency a lot. Okay? I hope you are going to try this method right from today. So that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please let me know in the comments whether you liked it or not. And see you soon in the next video. But before that, please consider subscribing this channel, smashing that like button and sharing it to your friends and family members. See you soon in the next video.